in the mirror and tell yourself, right now, what you doing, whatever you doing, stop right now and look in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm that. Okay? I'm that. Yeah. She just Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, where all things are going to be faith, fashion, and fitness. If you like seeing or into those things, don't forget to continue to check out my other channels, the latest try-on haul, of course. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this video, okay? So in this vlog, I'm gonna be giving y'all a little bit of faith, I guess you can say. Of course, I'm a big believer in Jesus Christ. I don't know if you are, but I definitely am. So if you don't like it, then you can get going, because that's what we're gonna give you today. Okay, start off with reading Matthew 5 and 8. Blessed are the gentle, for they will inherit the earth. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all, I guess, a little game, a little back. I'm gonna give y'all a little game on how this operation works and how or what has worked for me in my life. One day I'll eventually like tell my story, but I've been through so much, constantly being battle tested, and regardless of what has gone on in my life, I've had to continue to have good morals, good principle, and good character. Bad people, to me, miss out on their blessings and they don't make it far in life. That's just from what I learned. I think internally, if you are a bad person, you just genuinely don't have a happy soul. Like, it's no reason for you to just be miserable for whatever reason. I feel like a lot of times people do not have their inner work, or they need a lot of inner work done. Like, they're still soul searching, they're bitter on the inside, they have all these insecurities because they're not fixed within their self. And I think that a person who is genuinely happier or genuinely happy from the inside, they don't necessarily go around like being evil or bad or malicious to other people. It just makes no sense. Like, I don't know. It just makes no sense. It's always been, you know, the pure-hearted, the just constantly people who have good character. Having good character is how you have and keep your blessings. Time and time and time again, I have done stuff for somebody that I shouldn't have done, or I wouldn't say shouldn't have done, but I've done stuff for people, gave people advice, sat down and been like a listening ear to people, because you never truly know what people are going through. People who have a pure heart, I think a lot of times they were raised off of love. And I say that all the time. I think people who are raised off of love see life in a different light than people who are raised off of survival. They are never really looking, you know, for something out of something, or doing stuff for somebody, looking for something in the end. They kind of genuinely just give, they genuinely just nurture, they genuinely just care, because that's who they are as a person. That's what they've been conditioned to believe, because they have been poured into with love. Somebody who was raised off of survival, like I said, they see things a little bit differently. It's always about, what can this person do for me? What is this gonna put me in a better position? I'm just gonna honestly be doing it out of spite. Not necessarily out of spite, but I'm gonna be doing it to know in the end it's gonna benefit me. If it doesn't benefit them, then a lot of times they don't really care about whatever it is that it's going on. They don't really think twice about having a genuine heart about things. They don't really care to even like help people, because it's all about helping them be in a better position, or is whatever, or whatever I'm gonna do, how's it gonna benefit me? If it's not gonna benefit me, then I really don't care about doing it. I really don't care about any of it versus, like I said, somebody who has, like, you know, been raised off of love and conditioned to believe otherwise. They're genuinely fulfilled just because they help somebody. And I think because the opposite, the survivor, doesn't, they tend to have like a harder time in life. And which is why I feel like they're always going to continue to have to be in survival mode or continue to have to operate like this because they're not genuine. They hide who they truly are. If you can't truly be who you're supposed to be freely and you're hiding behind being fake, you only can pretend so much. And I tell people all the time, when you're meeting people, pray for discernment. If you don't do nothing else in life, pray for discernment. Discernment is going to tell you or allow you to know the difference between that person that's a survivor or that person that's a that was built off of love or raised off of love. You just know, like, your discerning spirit is, you know, I say this all the time. The thing, oh, that something feels like, or something told me that she was, the something is your discernment. Don't ignore it. Do not ignore it. Discernment is your, getting into detail about discernment, it is your direct telephone line from God himself. Your body is going to feel the way it feels. Do not ignore the signs. You are not tripping. I don't know what else to tell y'all, but you are not tripping. You know the difference. And people who are genuinely meek and mild, they get blessed beyond measure. Because they do things because that's who they are. They don't look for nothing in return. And that's why God blesses them to have so much. They'll look around. Somebody who has a bad character inside, or who just genuinely isn't a good person, can have all the materials around them in the world. All the monetary around them in the world. Endless amount of monetary. But they are missing something. They're not happy inside. I exactly don't know what it is, you know, but they're definitely missing something inside because they're needing a void. They're needing to be filled with something I maybe don't know about. And whatever it is that other person who was raised off of love has inside of them, they're whole with themselves. They are whole with themselves. They genuinely are caring. They're loving. They're a good character, good morals. Did I say they were perfect? No, I don't know a perfect person, but internally, inside, they are genuinely happy, and people will not like you just for that reason, and that is okay. That is very much okay. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you because you're the one who has a good heart. You're the one who's always crying about, why do I get treated so bad? Or why does this happen to me? I understand that sometimes, yes, you do need to stick up for yourself. You do need to tell people things. You don't let people run over you. Do not let people run over you. I had that bad habit before where I always felt like if I would be a nice person that people would be nice to me. No. Life is not a fairy tale. It just doesn't work like that. I've learned to you just gotta stick up for yourself, and that's what it is. But at the end of the day, when you put those people in your place, you know where to position them in your life. Access denied, baby. And that's just that on that. You don't need people that's coming to steal your joy. And those people literally want to leech off of you. They want to know what it is that's inside of you that just keeps shining. It just keeps glowing. Because they don't have it. Do the inner work. Those people out there, I hope you find your tribe, and I'm here. I'm a part of your tribe, and I'm here to tell you, when you accept who you fully are, life will run a whole lot smoother. And to the people that aren't, or are miserable with themselves, they're not whole, they need to do some healing, baby, leave them alone. They gotta deal with that work theyself. And the longer you entertain whatever it is that does not belong to you, the longer you're gonna be miserable. Misery loves company, baby. Misery loves company. I know y'all have heard that. Let them people do what they want to do. I tell them this. Look, if you got a problem with me, first of all, I don't even know why you got a problem with me, because I am the most like humblest, nicest person. Sometimes people see me, they think that I think my shit don't stink, because it don't, boo. But I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not perfect. I have my own flaws. I've made my own mistakes. But I walk around with my head up high, because at the end of the day, I leave every situation, every person that I encounter, and everything that I do with genuine intentions. And I'm happy about that. I am truly happy about that. Like, somebody who is character is just that. Like, it's when they be like, it's in you, not on you. Somebody's character who is in them, baby, you can never shake that. You can never break them. You can try, but all weapons formed against me got a jam, baby. You will never. Relentless, okay? So, like I said, I'm speaking to all those people who are out here, who are blessed. You know that you're blessed. This discernment feeling that you know, like, you feel like you are just too good of a person. No, you're not too just good. You're not too good of a person. You're just good to the wrong people. And that is the difference. And when you know the difference, when you know better, you do better. So when you know the difference, you leave those people who have those things going on, lead them to the people they think so highly of them. And you go on ahead and find your tribe who's going to love you for who you are, who's going to be genuine about whatever it is that you want to do in life, who cares, who genuinely cares for you. A lot of times, I tell this to people all the time. I have a best friend, and we've grown since like middle school, where we have kids now. God, we have kids now. It was a bunch of us. Haley, I know you're gonna be watching this video, and I miss you and I love you so much. She was definitely a part of us, a part of our tribe. So sweet, so genuine. You know, her anniversary recently passed a couple of days ago. I still check in on her, which she was my cousin. She was like a best friend to me, and we still kind of keep our group, or me and the other girls are like this. Those are my people. They have flaws, I have my flaws, but at the end of the day, we can sit here and vent to each other. Those are the people I can leave my purse, my man, my kids, my house. When you find you somebody that you can leave all of those things with, and you know that, hey, my kids is coming back untouched, harmed, and protected. My man is coming back untouched, unharmed, and protected. My purse is coming back untouched, unharmed. It's been protected. Those are your people. You do not throw away good people. And if you do, then that's just you missing out on your blessing. Good people are very hard to come by in this generation, in this lifetime, I would say, because I don't know what society got y'all believing. But believe it or not, baby, like I said earlier, it's people who have more than you that are jealous and miserable and still trying to figure out how you do what you do, baby. Because I do what I do, and I does it well. They be trying to figure out, like, how is she still glowing? It come from God. That's all I can tell you, baby. It come from God. There are times when I used to cry. I'm telling y'all. I kid you not. Times when I used to cry But the joy that I have inside of my heart, it comes from God. I get my blessings from God. I am nothing without him. So when I genuinely do something because I know I have good character, good morals, good principles that I stand and live on, I don't feel bad about it. I feel good inside. And my blessings still spin the block, like they say. They ain't never missed me yet. If you check the track record over all the stuff that I've been through, 99.9% of the time, up to now, who didn't make it? Who didn't what? Who didn't what? Oh, heard you. Still, relentless, like I say. I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you to put some type of like some solidness about you, baby. You gotta have you gotta get that dog in you. And I'm telling you this to push you and put that solidness and put that dog in you. Baby, you are you for a reason. Don't let nobody turn your character out. Don't let nobody try to make you be something that you're not. Cause that's them and that's not you. If you on your path, then you let them go be on their path. I know a lot of times a younger generation girls, when they're coming out of high school or they're younger, they're thinking they have people who are their best friends. They're jealous of you. You hear the slick side comments about what you got on, what they man do, what your man do. I don't know. Just extra cattiness, pettiness that they do. But they're jealous. So if you have that discerning spirit that this person is doing X, Y, and Z to you and you feel like it's not genuine, like I said, you're not crazy. You're not. Cut them people up out your life and go find your tribe. That's just the best that I can say. Because the faster that you find your tribe and you'll be on your path to doing what it is that you need to do in your life, the better off in life that you'll be. So like I said, stay blessed, stay pure, always have pure intentions, have good character, have some substance and morals principles that you stand on, and the Lord gonna continue to bless your life. When you're navigating through your 20s, baby, you don't know nothing. You do not know nothing. You think you know a lot, but you really don't know nothing. And then when you hit your 30s and you realize a lot of the stuff that you used to trip upon, or the race that you thought that you was running against, I don't know who, nobody, but you wake up and realize, baby, you in the race. This is your race. This is your marathon, baby. Run it by yourself. Don't look on the side. How they say, stay in your lane. Run your race. And that's just that at the end of the day. Like, it's all gonna work out for the greater good. If you have pure intentions, God is gonna bless you. Do no wrong. Try not to do harm or wrong to people. Like I said, it's nobody perfect. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself grace whenever you do mess up. But if you know that you're a good person, that's all that matters. And you should feel good about yourself. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't this. Cause you that. I promise you. Cause if they wouldn't have thought that, they would have never said that. A lot of times when people got something to say to you or they got something to tell you about yourself, baby, they projecting everything they think about you to you. All of it is projection. You don't know who I really am inside, but this is who you think I am. You feel me? So let all of that go. Be who you gotta be. Trust in yourself. Trust in the Lord for giving you the character of who you are. Don't ignore yourself. Pour into yourself. Have pure intentions. Have good heart. Have good character. Have good principles and morals, like I said, that you stand on. And you will be blessed. I guess that was my little rant. I thought it would have been like more of like me giving y'all a scripture and a word, but I guess you can just call it like my TED Talk. Hashtag Sunshine Taught You. Hi, my name is Chelsea and welcome to my TED Talks. Welcome back to Talks with Sunshine. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I just thought it would be more of like a faith-based, but I really just got down to the nitty-gritty of reality and really just pouring into somebody. And I hope I touched somebody out there. But anywho, that about concludes the video. I hope I touched somebody out there that needed to hear this. Pour it back into somebody that needed to hear this. Put some rah up in them because they needed that. Sometimes people need that extra person to tap them on the shoulder and be like, hey, I don't know what they told you, but you that. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't. Like I said, I don't know who needed to hear it, but I hope I touched somebody out there. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, a little bit of peace, love, and sunshine. Bye guys. Thank y'all for watching.